Hi there, a very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This is Simply Stocks, and I'm here with another video. And this time, this video corresponds to one of the interesting consumer companies which has been in this market for many years. It's a MNC. So, we'll discuss about that. Let's get started. First of all, disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and whatever decisions with respect to investments or markets you take, kindly do consult your financial advisor. And I'm not a member of the NHC and BSC, and that I'm not a portfolio or stock advisor. Whatever discussions I have is purely on the basis of my experience into the market over the last 10-12 years. Now, before I talk about this company, here's a small request. Kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, help me grow the channel, help you ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership on Patreon or on YouTube or on WhatsApp, you'll have access to my portfolio, a watch list, discussion on domestic or global economies, and a long-term pick from my end on a weekly, bi-weekly basis as well. So kindly check the links will be in the description. Now, in order to discuss about this company, let me take you to the Screener website. So we are here on the Screener website, and if we look at it right now, we are looking at Gillette India. This is the stock I want to talk to you about. This has been one of the best performing stock over the last 8-10 years, and normally on Mondays or Tuesday I bring to you a long-term pick from my end, and this company as a whole. So Gillette India as a whole has been one of the best performing companies in the consumer domain. So what does Gillette do? It is a public company incorporated under the provision of the Companies Act in 1956. The company is engaged in the manufacturing and selling of packaged fast moving consumer goods under its various brand names. Gillette sells razors and blades, shaving gel, shaving creams, etc., and we all know about it. So the company has produced very decent results. I'll come to the results, but it is a 33,000 crore market cap company at a PE of 60, which looks like elevated, but we'll discuss in detail about how the PE looks like on a historical basis. The stock is priced at around 10,300 rupees and currently trading at 11 and a half times sales. So if you look at the numbers, and we come to numbers straight away, in the June quarter, it did extremely well. Compared to its peers, compared to other, you can say, FMCG companies, Gillette produced sales of around 700 crores, 707 crores, versus in the June quarter of previous years of being 645 crores. So that's a 10% jump. In terms of operating profit, from 176 crores, it has grown to around 210 crores. So that has been a good 20%, nearly 20% jump in profitability. And if you look at from in the on the bottom line as well, the company has done reasonably well, and grown by more than 20%, nearly 22-23% on the bottom line. So a decent increase in profitability compared to previous years. So if you look at and normally their numbers are June to June, and we are looking at it, and the profitability from 540 crores in June 23 had risen to around 634 crores. So that was a decent 17-18% rise. But in this quarter, in June 25, they have already done a profit growth of around 23-24%. So the margins have increased. That's a good part, from around 27% to 30%, and that is what has what the street has really liked. And if you look at the stock has risen a lot over this time period. I cannot discuss the charts because of regulatory reasons, but the stock has gone up sharply over the last 4 to 6 months, and the results are pretty strong. If you look at the balance sheet, completely no debt whatsoever. Reserves are pretty good. Borrowings is zero. Debt-free company. Cash from operating activities has risen consistently since 2019, from 134 crores, it's gone to around 509 crores. In terms of inventory days, it's pretty stable around 130 days. Against days payable is also pretty stable, and cash conversion cycle is pretty interesting. So they are actually getting the cash in advance for setting up their products in different shops. So that's pretty good in negative. That's we are looking at. In terms of promoter holding and shareholding pattern, 75% strong promoter holding in here. FIIs have gradually increased their stake from around 0.7% in March of 24. It has gone all the way up to 4.8% now in the last year or so. DIIs have also remained stable at 9.6%. So basically public shareholding has come down from around 13%, it's gone down to 10.5%, which signals that the company is, the stocks are in strong hands, the shares are in strong hands, and they are looking at, or they envision further growth in the company going forward. So if you look at the PE, on the PE basis, on a 10-year basis, the company is trading at around, so 66, 67 is its 10-year average. The company is trading at 60 at a PE of 60, which is very decent. And on a 10-year price to sales basis, let me have a look at that. That's slightly elevated, 9.3 times is what the 10-year average is, and we are looking at a scenario where Gillette is trading at 11.5 times. So if I look at on the maximum term also, it's around 7.4 and it's trading at 11.5, slightly elevated. But on a PE basis, things are looking pretty decent. If you look at it, 64 is its all-time average PE, and we are looking at a PE for Gillette of being around 60, and that's where I would say the valuations are reasonable. Market cap is not that big at 35,000 crores. I won't be surprised if in years to come it will trade at a market cap of 1 lakh crore or more. I don't know when that will happen, it's very hard to judge, but a decent amount of growth outperforming the market is very much possible in Gillette India. So this was a video on Gillette. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit bell icon so you get my video straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.